18 people died, not from a tsunami, but from a wave of sticky, sweet molasses. It was a cold, unseasonably warm January day in Boston, 1919. A massive, cylindrical tank, towering 50 feet high and 90 feet across, stood sentinel in the north end. Inside, over 2 million gallons of thick, dark molasses simmered, fermenting for industrial alcohol production, a crucial ingredient for wartime munitions. The tank itself, however, was a problem. Locals had long complained of rumblings, groans, and unsettling leaks. Children would even collect the sweet seepage from its base, a sugary treat from an urban behemoth. No one truly understood the danger it posed or the cataclysm it was about to unleash. At 12:30 p.m. on January 15th, a sound ripped through the air. Not a rumble, but a deafening roar, likened by some to a machine gun, by others to a subway train derailing. The colossal tank, under immense pressure, had ruptured. In a horrifying instant, a wave of molasses, 25 feet high, surged outwards at an estimated 35 miles per hour. It was a sticky, brown tsunami tearing through Commercial Street, overwhelming everything in its path. Buildings were ripped from their foundations, entire blocks submerged. A fire station was swept away, its engine crushed. A nearby elevated train structure was damaged, nearly collapsing under the viscous onslaught. This wasn't just a spill, it was a force of nature, manufactured by human error. The sheer weight of the molasses was astounding. It collapsed structures, trapped people, and even suffocated animals. Horses, unable to move through the thick, clinging goo, drowned. People found themselves ensnared, struggling for air, their limbs stuck fast. The initial impact was devastating, but the aftermath was equally grim. The cold January air quickly cooled the molasses, turning it into a dense, sticky glue. Rescue efforts became a Herculean task, with rescuers having to wade through waist-deep, congealing goo. Imagine the scene, a landscape transformed into a dark, viscous swamp, the air thick with the sickly sweet smell of molasses mingling with the stench of destruction. It was a sensory nightmare, an unnatural disaster that would forever stain the city's memory. 18 people lost their lives that day, and over 150 were injured. The victims included children walking home from school, workers on their lunch break, and even a delivery driver simply going about his day. Their deaths were tragic, senseless, and preventable. The company responsible, United States Industrial Alcohol, initially tried to blame anarchists, suggesting sabotage, a cynical attempt to deflect from their own negligence and a reflection of the political paranoia of the era. However, the truth eventually emerged. The tank had been shoddily constructed, its steel too thin, its rivets weak. It had never been properly tested, nor had the necessary permits been secured. Profit had been prioritized over safety, with devastating consequences. A lengthy class action lawsuit followed, lasting 5 years. Over 125 individual cases were consolidated, with testimony from hundreds of witnesses. It was one of the earliest examples of corporate liability being rigorously tested in an American court. The investigation revealed a culture of cutting corners and ignoring warnings. The tank's supervisor, Arthur Gell, had virtually no engineering experience. His assurances about the tank's safety were tragically baseless. Ultimately, the court ruled against the company, holding them liable for the disaster. They were ordered to pay damages totaling around $600,000, a significant sum in 1925, equivalent to millions today. It was a landmark decision, setting a precedent for corporate accountability. The cleanup effort alone took weeks, then months. Firefighters used salt water to dilute the molasses, then sand to absorb the residue. The smell, however, lingered for years, especially on hot summer days, a phantom reminder of the catastrophe. Even today, residents of Boston's North End sometimes claim they can still detect a faint sweetness in the air. A fascinating urban legend, perhaps, but a testament to the enduring memory of the disaster. The molasses flood led to significant changes in building codes and industrial safety regulations. It highlighted the critical importance of proper engineering, inspection, and accountability in large-scale industrial projects. A sweet disaster, indeed, but one that brought bitter lessons. The tale of the Boston Molasses flood is more than just a bizarre historical footnote. It's a stark reminder of how quickly negligence can turn the ordinary into the catastrophic, and how the pursuit of profit can sometimes blind us to impending danger. It stands as a testament to the resilience of a community and a cautionary tale for all who believe that such disasters are confined to the annals of history. The past, as they say, often has a sticky way of repeating itself. Next, uncover the mystery of the Mary Celeste, a ghost ship found adrift with no one on board.